Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, and let's get right into it. Hey, what up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we start the video, I want y'all to do something that's very important to me. I want y'all to hit that like button, definitely subscribe, and leave a comment. All right. Wow. Most of my videos is more of a reaction video. And what can I say? How can I react to a game like that? I mean, if you look at the score, you wouldn't say it was a bad loss. I mean, it's a loss. Every loss is bad, but at one point it was 30 points. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have my theories. Some of you might agree, some of you might not. But before I get into my theory, I'm just going to talk about the Knicks. Like, the Knicks are now under 500 for the first time this season. We're 11-12, 5-8 at home. I think we have. I'm not going to say we have the worst record at home, because there are teams with a worse record than we have. But the Knicks, right now, we're playing with no continuity, no unity, no nothing, to be honest with you. I think it have to really fall onto the coach, because he's not doing his job. A coach's job is to keep the players together at all costs. I think players are getting tired of this favoritism with Julius Randle. No matter how he play, he's not going to really be taken out the game. Well, we seen one game where all the starters was taken out, but I'm gonna be honest with you, that game, that wasn't merit. I mean, the team was playing like trash, but Julius Randle is our superstar. So, like they said, it all starts at the top. You know what I'm saying? It all starts at the top. So that's why I always talk about the coach. You can say a little bit something about management, because for the schemes that Tibbs is trying to run, we don't have the personnel for that this year. I mean, a lot of people wanted Elfrid Payton gone, and he's gone, but we can really use his defense. Reggie Bullock, we can use his defense. And in the game against that Chicago game, you actually seen Randle and Fourier having a falling out, which is good if you ask me, because the players are starting to hold Randle accountable, even though the coaching staff isn't. The players are starting to hold him accountable, but that can cause a rift in the team. So this is what I'm saying. It's going down to the coach. He's going to have to step in and do something. I don't know. I mean, last year, the Knicks got off to a rough start. We all know that. Around this time last year, we was 25-27. But after 52 games, excuse me. So it wasn't around this time this last year, after 52 games. Apologize for that. But the Knicks went on like a 16-4 run, like 16 straight, not straight wins, but they got 16 wins. They lost 4 times, and the team was looking like a team. We finished the season with a 41-31 record, and we landed the 4th seed of the Eastern Conference. But this year, the way we're playing, I think we might get a lottery pick. I mean, we're going backwards. You know what I'm saying? We started the season off 5-1, and we're just going backwards. You know what I'm saying? And I blame that on the coach. And I blame that on our star player, because Julius Randle is not playing up to par. I don't think he should be handling the ball, bringing the ball up the court. And if you ask me, I think Kemba Walker was a scapegoat for the way that Julius Randle had played. Because if you let Kemba Walker be the point guard, we would have had more success. You can't let Kemba Walker sometimes bring the ball up and have Randle doing it. It doesn't work that way. He's our point guard. I know his lackluster shooting was a part of it, but that's because Julius Randle was doing what he's supposed to do. I really don't know. I mean, it was a terrible game. I'm gonna say it was a real terrible game. It was a very terrible game. We play San Antonio Tuesday. Maybe we can get back to 500. We have 3 more teams that's under 500 that we play, and I'll get to them teams in a second, but I don't think the Knicks can beat them teams. I'm being honest with you, because Denver just came in off a loss from one of the worst, if not the worst team in the league, Orlando Magic, and they embarrassed us. You know what I'm saying? They embarrassed us. I got a lot of theories, a lot of things, and a lot of people might not agree with me. Some people might agree with me. And one of my theories is ever since Mitchell Robinson got back into the lineup, we've been going down. I'm just being honest with you. He doesn't put himself in position to play defense, which always causes somebody else to get out of position, and that just exacerbate the whole problem with Randle the way he plays. Because Randle don't play no defense. He might raise a swat at the ball, but he doesn't attempt to really play any defense, and players know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, in school, you have a reputation. In the league, you have a reputation. Players know Randle not stepping up to play defense. It was I don't know, last year must have been, what's the word I'm looking for, but whatever, it was an admiration, something that made him do what he did, but plus we had better defensive players alongside him, so it kind of hit what he couldn't do. But yeah, with Mitchell Robinson inserted back into the lineup, we've been slipping. I mean, Nerlens Noel been hurt, and he was in there, and I don't know. I think we overpaid him also. He doesn't seem, and this is what I'm trying to say. The team had no community, no unity, no camaraderie, nothing. They're not playing as a team because even before Noel got hurt, he was still moving around there. Now the team is you just got 5 guys on the floor doing what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They all start at the top. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say Tibbs, yeah, but at the top is the man that comes on the court. It's Julius Randle. He is not Stephen Curry. He is not Donovan Mitchell. He is not a player that's going to hit his shots on a consistent basis, but he takes shots on a consistent basis. And whenever the team, I'm ranting, but whenever the team started to make a move, they put the ball in his hand and it just cold changed the whole mood of the whole team. I don't know. We're going to have to make some changes or some trades. Tibbs did say he's going to make some changes. And now, because he said that, let me talk about Burks. I like Burks as a player. Yes, I do. But I don't think he should be our starting point guard because he don't look to get people involved. A point guard is supposed to look to get the other players involved. And he just don't have that in his DNA because he's a shooting guard / small forward. So he's going to look for his shot before he look for the point any other player. He's going to start the game out moving the ball, but when the game get in depth and he get to moving, he's going to fall into basic instincts. And that instinct is to shoot. You seen on several occasions, guys was open on the wing, which I'm going to say we were taking too many threes. But at the same time, if you're wide open, you give them the ball. And he come in and force jump shots. Like I said, I think Derrick Rose should have been starting. And McBride should have been our point guard off the bench, putting quickly into the shooting guard position. This is what Tibbs don't understand. Last year, we had so much success with our bench. Quickly was not a point guard. Quickly is not a point guard. He wasn't playing point guard last year. He looked like he was, but he wasn't. It was Derrick Rose's job. And now that you're putting him in that position, he's concentrating more on getting somebody else's shot. That's why he's at such a slump. That's why he's in a slump. It might be time for a coaching change. Because if you're the coach and you don't know your personnel, then what the hell are you doing? All right. You know what I'm saying? I was going to run up some stats, but this game is not even about stats. I'm being honest with you. It's not about stats. This video actually is not about stats. Excuse me. It's, like I said, it's more of a reaction video. And it's getting frustrating. Very frustrating. Watching a team that you thought was going to have a better year than they did last year. And we can still have a better record. We're still in the running for a better record. But now we keep playing the way we're playing. And it might be time for a player only meeting without the coach. You know what I'm saying? Something got to change. You know what I'm saying? Something had to change. I'm gonna hit you just a little bit of stat. I mean, Julius Randle, he scored 24 points. He took 18 shots. Barrett took 13 shots. Barrett was having that's a whole nother topic. I mean, the team is just not playing like a team. Players are not living up to their expectations. And I really don't know what to say, except we might need a change, a coaching change or something. Or it's time to play our rookies. Excuse me for a minute. It's time to play our rookies. It is. You know what I'm saying? Jericho Sims out with a little illness. But McBride should be in there. Goddamn, Grimes should be like Grimes in there for his defense. And when he's open, he barely get the ball. This is not a team. You watch teams come in the garden, or even when they go to other people place to play, the ball move. They play as a team, defensively and offensively. This team is not doing that. It is something very wrong with the New York Knicks. I don't know. The media haven't unraveled it or just know anything about it. I don't know. It's something seriously wrong with this team. There's no continuity. There's no type of teamwork in this team at all. And I'm blaming Julius Randle for his selfish play. And that's all I can say, really. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he should braid his hair. He had better game, and his hair was good. But until he stopped being so selfish and thinking that he can take 4 people off a dribble, we're going nowhere. We're going back to 1999. We're going back to them. We're going back to the lottery. And then hopefully we get something good in the draft. Man, it's ridiculous right now. But with that being said, I want everybody out there to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.